evening and welcome. You're live with me, Marion Shanley West, and this is Fireside Sounds. I am a very lucky girl because I'm not only on my own tonight, I have a special guest by the name of Tracy Hamby. This is Miss Gigs Ireland. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks Marion for bringing me in.
I'm delighted to have you. I think we were going to crack up laughing a few minutes ago. It's very exciting having two girlies on the screen at the same
girls,
time.
yes.
Listen, tell me what's been happening. You're very busy bee at the moment.
Well, I am and I haven't. No, I have loads of little things happening in the background, but one in particular, one of my most proudest announcements came last week. It was Indie Week. I'm going to be guest judge at Indie Week, so really big industry endorsement, I suppose you could call it. So yeah, the 2-year journey that's it. It's off now.
Yeah, and Gigs Ireland, that's your brainchild. When did that start?
That started 2 years ago, and basically it was a bit of a hobby site. I wanted to start going to gigs in the area, didn't know where everyone was playing, so I thought, make life easy on myself, let them post directly to this wall so I'll know where to go and I don't have to be going in and out of the pubs, because I was literally going in going, who's playing here tonight? Nah, next.
Yeah.
You know? So I set it up and then the whole thing just went viral, I suppose you'd call it. Yeah. And then I started getting asked to do little jobs here and there, and, you know, it moved into radio and so on and so forth. So 2 years later, Gigs Ireland is officially an event management company with a very special interest in the Irish music scene.
Great.
So that's where it all started.
So you are busy. I know you're playing it down a bit. Anyway, this is why I got you in tonight.
Because that's what I do.
I know you have a lot of secrets and you can't just put stuff out there right now, but there are things coming up, aren't there, Tracy?
I'm not one for self-promoting, believe it or not, even though stop it. Even though it is promotional stuff and it's entertainment and it's music and blah blah blah, Facebook is very much where it's at, and I have a website now. There's a little bit of promotion for you.
Straight into that camera there.
gigsireland.ie.
Not too complicated.
But at the same time, I do play myself down a little bit, because I like to put a little bit of excitement for the sake of the acts that are involved in the actual event. Get it right, get the press releases ready, get everything in place, and then bang, big announcement, and then off you go. So you'll never know what's happening until you watch my page. I'm very, very meticulous about that.
Great stuff. Well, listen, I want you here for a real purpose tonight as well, which involves music, because I know you love your stuff, and you know we have this hot and happening, and I said, why don't I just extend it a little bit bigger and better and all the rest? So we have a lineup of nice videos, and we're going to go and we're going to look at something. Right, first up we'll have Crystal Viper. This is called Witch's Mark, and now, you know, this is heavy stuff, this is great stuff. I'm very excited to see this, and it's a female, and I'm delighted. My God, this is super stuff. Have a listen.
Sleepless night, and all the thinking that consumes me hate.
Okay, Tracy. Other words. Tell me.
Right.
Video.
Video-wise, great production. I mean, you got to see, one, the performance element, but also the kind of medieval twist, the storyline, and it worked really well with the actual band. They're a very mature band. Not that that's a problem, but it blended. It worked really well. She looks like a scary version of Davina McCall. I like her eyes. She's got great eyes. But yeah, very good. Like, really, yeah.
She's a good-looking woman, I have to say.
Yeah.
Listen here,
yeah. I'd be scared of her.
The vocals to me would be a retro version. We're going, the sort of, not say old school, but I have to say that style of singing, she's like a Black Sabbath, the female version with that high, oh my God, the notes that she does hit. It's a bit gory for me. But listen, it's well researched, because you can see that that's exactly where she was getting her point across, and there was a visual aspect to what's going on. But if you listen to the vocals, you have to say that they are very, very strong. She's hitting, I don't know, many octaves in that, and I think it's really, really good to hear that kind of sound. And it's nice to hear not the modern stuff, but the retro classical hardcore stuff that she's singing, and it's brilliant. And it's a female
representing the team.
We're good for the females. Great stuff. Right, something completely different. These guys were in with me a while ago. Now, Riot Tapes, I have to say, they're superb. I just love their stuff. So I have to play this again. This is called The Key.
In a little red dress and pretty black sandals, I can see you over there with your little white heels and champagne glasses. So I may think you're crazy, maybe I'm just wrong, but if you call me baby, then you can turn away, yeah, go on your road. He says, come on, come on. The break of daylight. He said, I can make you touch the sky. Come on, pretty boy, I love you to try. So I may think you're crazy, maybe I'm just wrong, but if you call me baby, you can turn away, yeah, go on your road. He says, come on, come on, come on.
Loving The Key. What do you think there, Tracy?
Lots happening in that video. Like, they are class. Let me just say to everyone that I put up a feed asking for suggestions for videos for tonight's show. I was going to bring my suggestion. I have brought some, but they were the ones that were requested by quite a few people. Like, I mean, the Riot Tapes at the moment are the happening.
They're hot.
Yeah.
Tweet them, guys. Tweet them.
They have quite an electro feel going on in their music at the moment, and really loving the energy. Saw them live as well, which kind of helps, you really get to know their music. I'm not a big thing about, you must see bands live. The video is very humorous in parts, and again, you get the live performance. It just works. It's really cool. So.
And we did have them here in Fireside Sounds, so they were live, which we know. But you know what? When they bring the acoustic live, which I was lucky to see, you were lucky to see that.
Yes, and I was too. Yeah,
tremendous stuff, guys. You got to check them out, because they're one of those bands that are going to go global. And this is a great hook in it.
Yeah,
you find yourself singing along before you even know it, and then you're aware. Okay, I like this song, and they're great guys. They're positive, they're proactive, which you cannot fault them for doing that, but they produce some great sounds as well.
No, it's great. I'm delighted for them.
All right, the next one up, we have Rory and the Ireland, and we have Champagne Lifestyle on Coca-Cola Wages. Here we go.
You might say that I'm to blame for everything that's been going wrong lately. walk around like a working class aristocrat, credit acrobat. God doesn't mean a thing to me. I got a PS3 and a HD TV, plasmatic golden calf, and my Facebook friends say they'll be there for me. Yeah, Facebook friends say they'll be there for me. Live a champagne lifestyle on Coca-Cola wages. Live a champagne lifestyle on Coca-Cola wages. There lived a man called Kurt Cobain who wore a ripped up shirt and he sang it like the 60s. Peace and love and rock and roll and a nasty overdose and a shotgun ending. I remember opening my mind. I was young at the time, but it all stayed with me. Like holding Caulfield in a field of rye, hiding from the phonies. Yeah, I'm still hiding from the phonies. Live a champagne lifestyle on Coca-Cola wages. You live a champagne lifestyle on Coca-Cola wages. We live a champagne lifestyle on Coca-Cola wages. Yeah. This machine's controlling me. I gotta buy. I can't breathe. Uncle Sam, he done me no good. Yeah, 110 binary. I gotta buy. I can't breathe. Uncle Sam, he done me no good. Yeah, my Uncle Sam, he done me no good. Live a champagne lifestyle on Coca-Cola wages. Live a champagne lifestyle.
That's a fairly nice video there. I think we're looking, it's got a bit hot in the studio. I think from the other side of the room, not this side, trust.
Wow. Yes. Yeah, made an impact.
Yes, Dylan-esque kind of words sliding in there. It started a bit quiet and then it built up.
Yeah, well, it
nicely,
certainly took everyone by surprise with the whole, busking, the modern day busker.
Yeah.
I think it was a bit of a twist. There was a subtle message going on there.
And that wasn't Ireland. I think definitely not.
Well, it was a recessional type, busker.
Somewhere in Kerry.
Yeah, someone looking for the money for the booze because they can't get themselves out of the whole pre-Tiger-esque field.
Or it's a dream.
Or it's a dream.
Which
or,
is always good.
As the video showed, it's a scam.
We see the whole... I think the message behind it is that there's an aspiration behind the music world as well. And I think it's a nice little message as well. What you see in front of you isn't actually, the real person. It's a presentation of what they want to present to you. So I think that's a nice little message.
They got the rock star image going on then once they reach the house and the out goes the cigar.
And I think that was the drummer in the bikini.
Oh, really? Yeah. The hot drummer.
Okay, we're going to the next video.
Very good.
Kick on here. Right, this is a young chap that I just like to trawl YouTube and see what's going on music-wise, and it's always interesting to see what's out there musically. And I was delighted to find this. It's completely different production level. It's something new, and you know what? I like it. That it's just very basic, straightforward. But this guy has something special. I think he has the look. He's got that. Something going on, and if you listen to this, you're going to be impressed. This is Thomas Moran, and it's Off Track.
Falling from my hands. The mountain once before is now a grain of sand, slipping down the shore to watch the days go, to watch the days go. And like a hanging branch reaches for the sun, will taste the rain at least. When the rain is done, nowhere to go, so I just watch my days go. And they go toot-toot, 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 toot-toot. Born without pain or guilt, but cannot climb the wall. And like a man on stilts, the plan is not to fall. That long ago, so I just watch the days go, and they go doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo.
Well, listen, Tracy, I really like this one. I just love his vocals, I have to say. When he starts, he's very good on guitar as well, and it's very clean, it's crisp. And the fact that he's putting his emotions into the song and he's not focused, it's not bigger than him. And it is all about the song, isn't it?
Well, it just goes to show what you can do with your own at home
At
or in, I presume he was at work. I loved the background. It was all cases. I'd say he works in a studio somewhere.
Yeah.
And he just escaped into this. He said, right, I'm going to record. He didn't make eye contact with the video.
That was his phone. Just his phone.
Well,
Yeah.
but like it just goes to show what quality you can actually produce yourself to get your music out there. He picked a really quirky place to do it. It's all about him and his music, but he never once gave eye contact to the camera, and I don't think that's a bad thing because it showed how much it's about the music and the passion. He has a look.
He does, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
you mentioned Johnny Cash.
I like
yes.
the Johnny Cash,
Yeah,
the Elvis-y
he's a
vibe
good-looking
about
lad,
him. I hope
and-
that's okay, Thomas, but, you know, that's the energy of it. So.
But certainly, you know, he's got something going on, and he's humble
Yes.
enough.
And his vocals are bang on. I mean, there's room for growing with every artist, but for him, the way that he played the music with his vocals was very gentle, very easy, and nice to listen to, I have to say. So, I mean, who's to say when somebody's out there making music, you end up being played, and he's in New York.
Yeah,
Somewhere in New
yeah.
York. And
Well,
he's here in Ireland now, going out
he's-
all over the world. So
Well, I'm curious. I'm left
Yeah.
curious. And
go and
think
listen to it. I think
that's-
everybody go and
yeah.
listen to the whole thing. Give him a bit of support because he's on his own out there. And if he knew that people liked his music, that's the difference. That's what it's all about. It's
Yeah.
about the music. It's about the art.
Well, that video itself shows he just literally wanted to get his music out there.
Yes. And
That's it, the simple
he put
message.
it there, trusting
Yeah.
that somebody would find it. And then we found it. There you go.
There you go.
That's a good start. Right, here we go. Crow Black Chicken.
Oh!
Oh, she's getting very excited to see that. It's like,
This is one of mine. One of mine.
Okay, recommended by Tracy. Listen here, we're going to watch White Lightning. Go for it.
$200 and a Cuban cigar. Where you
grooving with that one.
Thought you would be.
Yeah.
Thought you would be.
Tell me more. Come on.
Okay, so Crow Black Chicken.
Great name.
A brilliant name. And you know what? Everyone's like, what a name. And that's instantly, you're like, what? And then I've had the privilege of seeing them live. They just love playing live. They have a really particular look, as you can see.
ZZ, shorter.
Yeah, but they're a three-piece. They're so strong as a three-piece. They're blues, grass, funk, rock. There's a few genres fused together. Yeah. They've got such energy. They're a real festival band. They're going to be flying around the circuit. They need to go out of the Irish waters and fly around the world.
They've done Ireland, haven't they?
They've done Ireland. They've been in Cavan very much now, so all your Cavan followers will definitely know them.
But the world needs to see them.
But yeah, they need, like, there's a place called Florida along the Keys. I'm trying to think of the place. It's like they eat gumbo and stuff. Okay, yeah. It's a particular style of music. They would just be lapped up there.
The bluegrass. It's the
bluegrass. Yeah.
Cajun sort of feel
That's
to
the one. Thank you. Yes, they
will
will be eaten alive.
Yeah.
Over there.
I think it's great to have a sound like that coming from here as well. You know what I liked as well? They were quite relaxed the way they were playing. It was easy going. There was a bit of a theme in it, but it was focusing on the band and the live sound, like you said. I would like to see them live. They look good.
They're just,
they do look good.
They're awesome. And like the video itself was excellent production again. There was a storyline going along the side. I'm loving the fact that all the videos are very performance based.
Oh, sorry.
All right, no. Not okay, there is a little dark theme running. We didn't realise, so we saw them all. Let's move on from that.
Next week it's butterflies. That's it.
But the performance element of they're showcasing themselves as live bands, and I'm loving that.
And you know what? They put it out there. Thanks for sending it in as well, which is great. Right. The next one we're going to see is something going on, and it's Odd Socks. Okay, what's this?
Sammy went running after 14 years a hard living. She riding them country roads until the money she ain't got don't work no more. So what you say, senor? Is this all I was fighting for? Something going on. Something going on. There's something going down. Something going down. There's something going on. Something going on. And there's something going down. It's going down. So don't you sound no horn.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on in the studio, but if you have a little look at what's going on, this is a clue. I think the theme tonight is a little bit confusing, or rather not, we have a really serious theme. I'm going to let Tracy breathe for a second.
How did that happen?
For some reason, all our videos tonight have a bondage theme in them, so I don't know what's going on.
We did not ask.
We didn't. And I have to say thank you, Paul Cox, for donating this, and we don't want to know why that's in your pocket all night. Maybe for this moment, exactly. Oh yeah, I better release you from the stage.
Is this what happens when I come to Cavan?
This is happening on my guests. No, just you, Tracy. All right, come here. What happened on the video? I don't remember even seeing that.
Okay, the video... yeah, well, I didn't. The video again has the same rusticy feel.
There's a bag. I remember a bag.
What's going on with the videos?
I know.
Okay,
let's be better calm down here.
But
live. We're live. Yes,
a great band, Odd Socks Revival. Revival. It's funny that I've heard their names constantly for the last 2 years, and I've been going, I need to see them. I need to see them. I need to see them.
And
they've been played locally. No. Right? And they've been on my hit list. I hate saying it's not like a hit list, but like, do you know what I mean? A hit list for gigs. And they are. And now I picked them obviously today, and that's it. I'm putting it out there.
Come here.
Go
Odd
and see them.
Socks invitation.
I'm
live.
going to go see
Okay.
Odd Socks Revival. I owe them that. Like,
Special.
I've heard so much about them. And again, there was 2 requests for them on my page.
Great stuff.
For them to be viewed. So, that's the reason I was looking at all those different elements, the type of video production, the type of song, all that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing
Great
them
stuff.
live.
And you know what? That was a bit of fun, I have to say.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks, Paul.
No animals, children, or people were injured in that last stunt. I
Or
have to
me.
say. Or Tracy. You're a person. Hold on, we said you. Okay, we better go to the next one. Right. Well, no, they don't want us to stop talking. We're getting high ratings at the moment. Hold on, we're bringing the bag
Put the
out.
bag back
Okay,
on.
here we go.
Do I look better
Maybe
in the
it's my
bag?
turn. Hold on. The presenter loses her head.
So anyway, today's show is
Hi, welcome to the Tracy.
this is the Tracy takeover.
No problem, we swap, right? Well, let's take my earpiece out. I don't mind, I can talk about anything all night. We're good.
Oh God.
right.
What's next?
I have no idea. Well, listen, we were going to play one more video. No, let's do 30 seconds on this. We really have to play this one. Can we go with this one? Oh, we don't have enough time. All right, we're running out of time because we've been messing around.
Oh, can we play and talk?
Can we play and talk at
Like
the same
we talk
time?
overs?
Oh, it won't physically play, so it's a
Oh.
technical problem. Don't worry. We will have Paul Casey on
The next time.
The next time, yeah,
Yeah.
we promise that. Paul, I know you're tuning in now, and you're a real cool guy. So
Well,
hang
I'm-
tight because Tracy messed it up with this.
Oh, that was
no, I'm only
wonderful.
kidding. In
No, I'm
studio, they
looking
messed
forward
it up.
again. This is another person I'm looking forward to getting introduced to because I have.
Let's talk about Paul.
Where is he from?
He's up north, isn't he?
Yeah, so that's and this cross-border thing, I'm really looking to explore outside. Ireland is a country that's actually quite, we can achieve any distance nowadays.
Yes.
Northern Ireland is another accessible area, and I think that's a message that needs to go out to all the bands.
Yes. And you know
Get up
something?
cross-border.
There's something happening, which will be soon announced. I hear on the grapevine.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, a
On
lot
Monday.
happening.
There's a lot happening. And I definitely think it's happening, but we won't
It's
mention it.
definitely happening.
Okay, and I think it's happening in Derry soon.
All right, so it's
Okay.
legendary.
And you know what? The technical fault has been fixed. So we're going to get a clip of
Oh, brilliant!
Paul Casey. Here we go.
Far will I run? Far will I go to see you now? My baby, to see you. 'Cause I'll cross the ocean, yeah, the deep blue ocean, to see you now, my baby, to see you. 'Cause I know you know that I go.
Paul Casey. I'm delighted we finally got to play a clip of the man himself. I'm a big fan. Tracy, what do you
Big
think? Paul?
stage video.
Yeah.
Nice stage. Like what? I'd be like, wow, I've made it. Like,
Well, you know something, he has on a lot of levels. He's one of those musicians, I have to say. You say Paul Casey, people know who you're talking about. But I would love to see him doing a tremendous event or a tremendous gig that might put his name really out there on the map.
a happening gig.
A happening kind of event, maybe like in Derry. And, if we keep saying
gonna
this,
happen.
it might just happen. Or it will happen. What do you think, Tracy?
It's happening.
You know something, going back to his music, this is one of the easy listening, fantastic guitar players, and also he's a beautiful voice. So I'd listen to him all day and all night. Well, all day. We will do that.
Well, I think it goes back to the fact that all music, regardless of what style, whether it's full electric or whatever, it has to have an acoustic raw, right back down, strip it right back.
Start with the
has
basic.
to start with the basic. You build it up.
That's
so then
it.
you've got a multi-way of presenting your music, especially if you're a singer-songwriter.
Yeah. And that's the same with all the bands tonight.
I do, I agree.
All of the music that we play tonight, Tracy, the key is you can hear the passion, you can see the passion, and you can feel the passion. That's what music's about, really. Guys, listen, Tracy, that's it. We're finished.
Nice one.
We're out of here.
Thanks a million for
That's
having
it.
me.
Right.
Cheers.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining in. It's been a bit of a wacky night. Thanks to Tracy Gigdar.
Of course.
I don't take much encouragement, I have to say. But listen, thank you for tuning in. To everybody all around the world, spread the word. Fireside Sounds, listen in, tune in, and we'll see you again next week at 8 p.m.